Since the 19th century, the French countryside has been the victim of a rural exodus. But in recent years, this trend has seemingly begun to reverse. Ecological awareness and the desire for a healthier lifestyle, far from the bustle of the big cities, is drawing a new generation to remote regions in search of a more meaningful life.
Sandwiches?
What should we do for today's dish?
How about cottage pie?
That was the choice of these two young women when they took over the village grocery store. Pauline worked in the food industry, and Anna had just completed law school. They dropped everything to embark on an adventure full of meaning, but one that's far from being a smooth ride.
We didn't realize when we started how many different jobs there were and how long they would take, etc. But I think everyone's a bit naive at first. When your baby wakes you up 3 times a night and then you have to get up to start work at 6 o'clock and embark on a 15-hour day, for sure you think, why didn't I opt for a 35-hour week in a little company with days off and so on?
Over the months, the two young women have discovered the harsh realities of their work.
When we started, we had no idea how much cooking would be involved. It's never been a passion of mine, and it still isn't.
But you've had to learn on the job.
Exactly.
They called their store Todo Loco, meaning totally nuts in Spanish. And you need to be nuts to hurl yourself into the unknown.
Ground duck meat.
Opened a year and a half ago, it's the only store in this village of 1,200 inhabitants.
What's really great is having so many different things here. Plus, there's the atmosphere, which is very friendly.
Good produce and their kindness. They're a couple of angels.
Their motto, to offer a maximum of produce from the region.
I love it when it's well presented.
And honest, homemade food.
We wanted it to be different than a regular store-stroke tobacconist. That wasn't our dream. We didn't play shops when we were little. We felt driven to do something different, to give the village store some of its nobility back.
We always tell our customers about our suppliers' websites. We want local producers to be able to make a living and uphold their values, which we share with them.
The two grocers buy their vegetables only 5 kilometers away from a local organic market gardener.
You look happy. How are your leeks doing?
So far, so good. At least they've been spared by the hares. Like all producers, I'm attacked by slugs, wild boars, and recently hares. So there are losses, and we're on very fine margins. It's difficult, it's risky, but I managed to sell all I grow within a radius of 10 to 15 kilometers.
We know where it comes from, where our earnings are going. And that's a very important basic point.
Waking up at dawn, not counting the hours. 500 kilometers away in the Touraine region, that's also the daily life of this goat farmer. Having completed his studies at postgraduate business school, he returned to the family farm. A choice he doesn't regret.
I have lots of friends who earn big money. With my qualifications, I could earn much, much more. But I think I have a lifestyle that really suits me, and that's the main thing.
Since 1959, 4 generations have succeeded each other in order to perpetuate a family name, and now a brand name.
My great-grandfather's name was Le Vazereau. His wife, my great-grandmother, started making cheese in her pantry, which she left to mature in the cellar.
Since then, agriculture has modernized, and the number of farmers is still falling, now representing less than 3% of the French population. A percentage which could rise in the future, with this new generation drawn by alternative values, far from those dictated by consumer society and the race for success.
I couldn't live in a different environment where everybody is crowded together. I need to be close to nature to feel who I am.
Do you know all their names?
almost all of them by heart.
Favoring short food circuits, paying a fair price to producers, highlighting local produce, eating and breathing more healthily. These are a few avenues to explore to encourage youngsters to take up the baton.